Hey y'all, it's Hen&Lon. Back at it again.
That's not you.
Back at it again. Alright y'all, so we here for the Q&A.
Yes.
Q&A we've been promising y'all for
a couple weeks now, like 2 weeks now.
a couple weeks. Her fault, not mine.
It's both our fault. We have busy schedules, and in between me going to school, doing my regular videos, and him going to work, we're just busy. So we finally got some time to sit down and do it.
I've been busy. She's been chillaxing.
No.
So, we just gonna get right into it, I guess. First question,
Yeah.
I believe, was what city are we in?
What city and state are we from? We are from Baltimore, Maryland.
Hey, Baltimore.
And a lot of people can already tell I'm from Baltimore because of my other videos. They'll be commenting like, is she from Baltimore? Her accent is so thick.
And her other voice.
Shut up.
It's her other voice. She switch it up on y'all real quick.
So yeah, we are from Baltimore.
And I guess this probably gonna be a long answer, but
What?
how did we meet?
You must.
Give them the real story of
Yeah.
how we met.
Go ahead, babe.
So the real story is a friend of mine. I won't disclose his name, but a friend of mine went to school with Shalonda back in
High school, yeah.
He's a cool dude, very popular. And Shalonda, I guess that day was looking for new people because her timeline, she went to Del State University.
Right.
And transferred to Bowie State University. So her timeline was full of Del State. I guess she got tired of seeing all these people that she no longer.
Yeah, I just wanted to mix my.
I'm sorry.
I love Del State, but I think this was like my second year. Yeah, I was actually a senior at that point, so I had left Del State. That was the 2 years I had been away from Del State, and my timeline was full of Del State people. So everybody's posting things to do in Delaware, party, stuff like that. And, I just couldn't participate in that anymore because I didn't go to Del State.
She was mad. She was mad.
No, I wasn't mad. I just wanted to, spice my timeline up a bit.
So she was spicing her timeline up, and who did she come across? The Spicy. She came across the boy, and so I looked, and I usually don't accept people that I don't know, but
he accepted me that day.
This little profile pic was looking, a little good, so I was like, let me see. So I went through, and y'all know how it is. I liked a couple pictures. Then she liked a couple pictures. Then I said, you know what? I ain't for the games. Let me just comment. And then she commented, and then I said, let me go a little step further.
You were so crazy.
And I slid up in the DMs.
I go down
next
in
day,
the DM.
we was on a date.
Yep. And I think that's one of our questions. What's the next question?
The next question is, when and where was your first date?
Right.
So let me explain this a little bit.
Can I explain the getting up to it?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me explain.
So he slid in my DMs, right? And he asked to take me out the next day, and I was just like, okay, cool, whatever. I wasn't dating anybody.
Just wanted some love.
I wasn't seeing anybody at the time, so I'm like, okay, cool. I'm at work. I worked at T-Mobile at the time, and I'm telling my coworkers, I'm like, yo, this guy, he won't tell me where we're going, how to dress, anything like that.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So I was just so annoyed because me and him, we were literally texting all day because, we had each other's numbers at that point, and we were texting all day long. And I kept asking him, like, can you please tell me where we're going because I need to figure out how to dress. He wouldn't tell me. I'm like, okay, whatever. So finally he told me just dress casual. Oh, and by the way, he asked to, pick me up from my house, and I was just like, in my mind, I was just like, no. But I was just like, all right, whatever. Let me do something different.
He was too smooth.
No, I was like, let me do something different.
That's what she said.
But I always take my call on the first date because you never know if you got to get on out of there. Date might be going crazy.
She knew. She knew.
So I let him pick me up or whatever. And I get in the car. And when I tell y'all, he was dressed down. Like, he had
dressed down.
And I'm going to insert a picture right here what he had on when we went on our first date. He had on a blazer. I think he had on a button down. He had on slacks and some wingtip shoes and a Ferragamo belt. He was dressed down. And as you can see in that picture.
Dressed down? I wasn't dressed up.
No, I mean like dressed down to the T. Like dressed down. Shut up. So when he picked me up, I get in the car. I had on a maxi skirt a midi skirt, and I just had on like a tank top, like a cami, because it was the summertime. It was August.
I don't know what she had on.
Yeah, I just had
to send her back in the house.
Right, I just had on a midi skirt, a camisole, and some sandals because he told me to dress casual.
She thought I was basic. That's what it was.
No, I just wanted to dress casual because that's what he told me to do. So I get back in the house. I'm like, yo. I get in his car and I'm like, yo. He is dressed down. I was like, can you turn around so I can at least go throw on some heels? And I'm forever mad for that day because
car was clean. Just had that joint waxed.
Yeah, I was just annoyed.
Smelled good.
I was just annoyed. But all right, tell him about the rest of the night.
So I pulls up. From my perspective, I pulls up and I'm like, is she not dressed up?
You didn't? Did you tell me to dress up though?
She wasn't
tell
dressed.
Tell them. But tell them.
I was dressed casual to me.
Casual.
I think the way I was dressed. I didn't have a tie on. I didn't have a suit on. I matched something together.
Hammer, you had on a $300 belt, probably $200 shoes, slacks. You're so stupid. Slacks, a button down, and a blazer. How was that casual? That is not casual. Casual is jeans and a t-shirt.
To each his own.
Whatever, to each his own.
So we were supposed. So she came out and she went back in and changed. Either way, I was like, she looked good. So we were supposed to go to Wit and Wisdom, right across from the Four Seasons. Mm-hmm. We get down there, and I guess maybe I was a little dressed up because they weren't giving me the vibe that I was looking for. Mm-hmm. The crazy thing is when we pulled up Pier 6, my boy John Legend was on the pier singing.
And Marsha Ambrosia.
And Marsha Ambrosia, whatever her name is.
Y'all know it.
Either way, that was lit.
Right.
So we turn around and we change our mind versus going to the Wit and Wisdom. Mm-hmm. We go to
Fleming's. You almost
I was about to say Sullivan's.
I was about to say Capital Grille.
No, that was for your birthday.
Yeah.
So we went to Fleming's. And it was crazy because the whole time we got a little drinky drink. I had to put Lon on to the wine, but the whole time we was looking each other in the eye.
Like dead in the eyes.
I can talk with my eyes. So
me too.
I was talking, she was talking back. And that's a wrap for that question.
That is a wrap for that
question.
That's basically how we met and how our first date went.
Now y'all need to ask the question how date number 2 go. That's not on the list, so we can't tell you about that. Can't tell you about that. But it was the next day. That's all I can say. What problems did you have initially?
Oh my gosh.
And how did you work past them?
Oh my gosh. Can I throw out one?
You can go ahead.
The problem, yeah, we did have a lot of problems. Not initially, but like that 6-month mark when you just kind of merge in to try to be together in that relationship. Mind you, I was single for a long time. He was single for a long time as well. So, and neither one of us were looking for a relationship when we got into a relationship. So it was completely different from what we're used to. I'm very independent. He's just as much independent, if not more, than I am. It was hard. I would say that was the hardest thing, like meshing to become one. I'm so used to being the boss of myself, and he is very traditional where, which is true. Women are supposed to submit to their husbands.
Husbands, not boyfriends.
Not boyfriends, but I'm just saying that's him, And I was too busy trying to lead and not trying to I guess follow his lead and allow him to be a man just because I'm such a dominant, independent person. Mm-hmm.
So how did we get there?
So, honestly, I think in my mind, we finally got there. But that 6-month mark was really, really rough. We were like arguing a lot. But I think I really had to check myself. And because, again, I wasn't used to it. I had to check myself and just be like, yo, you have to put your trust. I had to put my trust in him, It's like he's a man. I have to allow him to be the man and allow him to make those decisions on my behalf. But I would say that was the biggest.
But look,
that was the biggest.
So it's not so much.
What are we doing now?
I'm talking to the people. It wasn't so much about me being a man. It was about me being a man of God, because you can't just let anybody just lead you anywhere.
Absolutely.
So first you got to identify what type of man you're dealing with.
Exactly.
And if he's a man of God, then his direction should be coming from God. And any man that's leading a woman should take into consideration what she feels and how she feels and how things will impact her as well. So what I was explaining to Lon is my decision, just because I'm making a decision does not mean you're not influencing that decision. Most of the decisions will be made by both of us.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we got to be on the same page. So
right,
that's
and
what
when you're on the same page, it won't really matter what type of decision he's making, because he's always going to make the best decision for you and
us,
him.
right.
And it wasn't even the decisions. Decisions, yes, was definitely a big part, but still, I'm still trying to walk to my own path instead of just, like walking together.
So
it was hard.
It's crazy because you think about it, you get in line spiritually,
yes,
which is one of the hardest things
yes.
to do. But you get in line spiritually, then it's like the blessings begin to overflow.
Hello.
And it's like it ties right into the next question that says, how did we know that? How did you know you love somebody or love each other? I think the biggest thing about love, and this is what I tell myself, because I'm not a real mushy type of guy.
Yes, you are.
I'm not a real mushy type of guy.
Yes, you are.
See how she be, y'all? It's all her.
He is mushy sometimes.
But not a real mushy type of guy. But what I was about to say was love, at the end of the day, when the mushy feelings go away, and all of that, the buzz of being in love goes away, because it will eventually go away. Love comes down to a choice. Absolutely. Right? And so the reason why a lot of couples don't make it, the reason why a lot of even boyfriend and girlfriend relationships don't make it, is because they're making a choice that they don't want to sacrifice.
Continue, yeah.
So, because every day it's a sacrifice. It's the same sacrifice that you make when you become a believer and you follow God. It's like you got to make a sacrifice and you got to die to yourself daily, put you aside, and it's like when you find a person that you're willing to do that with, because I wasn't willing to do that. I know for me, I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do, and if you wasn't with it, I'm sorry. Got to keep it pushing. I mean, especially when you are independent and you are doing well for yourself, it's like you gotta find that person who one is willing to allow you to take the lead, and know that, hey, I'm gonna help get you to the next level, and whatever you want to do, I'm gonna get behind you and I'm gonna help get you to the next level in it. It's the same thing. So, Shalonda, what do you think about the love thing?
I always tell Henry that I knew I was in love with Henry since the first time that I met him, and I'm not even joking. It sounds so cliche and like it's so weird. Like when you talk to a married person, sometimes they say that they didn't know that the person that they met was going to be their husband or wife. I literally knew when we were sitting at that table in Fleming's. I was like, yo, this man is going to be my husband. I told him that. I told him that when we were literally sitting at that table, that was what was running through my head.
She didn't tell me that night.
I didn't tell you that night.
If she had told me that night,
you would have been gone.
I would have said, waiter, check please. Y'all know how I used to get down. I would have said, waiter, check please.
Shut up.
Got to go. I ain't thinking about no marriage. I ain't thinking about no wife. But
yeah, no, I knew. I don't want to say that I was in love with him, because how could you be in love with someone when you first met them? But I knew that he was someone that I would spend the rest of my life with, just from that one night.
One night only.
One night only.
Oh, you singing?
No.
Come on, big babe. Come on.
What is the next question? When did we meet each other's family?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm very family oriented. And if my family don't rock with you, I can't rock with you. So it's weird because Shalonda wanted to keep me away from her family.
It's not.
Yes, y'all get to hear the true story. She wanted to keep me away because she was
so
and I had to explain to her that, look, families love me. Okay? I know how to talk to people. I'm respectful, and I'm not awkward. So I'm gonna let her give her spiel and let her talk. This is more of her question than mine.
Both of ours, how we met each other's family, but it wasn't that I wanted to keep him away from my family. It was more so that I just met you. I am not introducing you to my family nor my friends as my significant other, especially the family. Friends, sure, but the family is such a, I feel like it's more sacred. You don't just introduce everyone to your parents, to your sisters, to your brother. Especially like I think I was gonna like introduce them during Thanksgiving or whatever the case may be. I just think that when you get to that step, because if that's the case, you can't just be introducing every boyfriend you have to your mother and your sisters and stuff like that.
Didn't she just say, from the moment I met him,
I did.
I knew that he was the one.
No, shut up. Shut up. Let me tell you.
He was the one for me. And I just don't want to introduce him to my family because I don't know if that's the truth.
I just think that there needs to be a little bit more time and place to make sure.
It was 3 months.
No, it wasn't, baby. You wanted to meet my parents literally in September. We met in August. And he was asking to meet my mom in September, and I was like, no. Yes. But I'm sorry.
Because we had progressed.
We did. We were moving very fast because, like I said, we knew we wanted to spend, I don't want to say the rest of our lives, but we were spending every single day with each other. So it would have been okay for us to meet parents at that time, but I just wasn't comfortable with it.
And she had this whole idea of how people would act and receive me. Let me tell you, when I first met her mother, everything was smooth.
Yeah, there was dancing, it was laughing, it was giggling. They was cutting up.
I felt like I knew her forever.
No, that was the second time. The second time was
the first time she was cool. We went to Granny's.
She was cool. Yeah.
And they was like, "Hey family." I was like, "Hey family."
Right.
But she was. The funny thing is that they thought I was 30-something years old.
Oh
Everybody
my gosh,
think I'm 30-something years old.
My whole family thought that he was like 30-something. For the record, I'm about to turn 25 on January 3rd.
Don't give me age. And my age will be released on the next video.
But yeah, Henry is not 30. He's not that old. But yeah, he met my mom like a month and a half after we started dating. And we took her out to Granny's for breakfast. I think she thought that I was like pregnant or something because she was like, "Shalonda, what is this about? What is this about?" And I'm just like, Henry wants to take you out to breakfast. And
she was like,
what is this about? What do you want to talk about?
She was like,
she was so scared.
Is she pregnant?
Who said that?
Your mother.
My mother not
said that to you. She asked you.
No, she didn't. She just wanted to know what it was about, but I think she thought that. And then when did I meet your family, babe?
I don't know, because we always came over my house. My family was always here.
He brought me over here one day.
Come over.
Yeah, he brought me over here one day, and he said he wanted me to meet his mom and his dad. And I came over, and we was out on the porch. You remember?
Out on the porch.
That's what happened. We was out on the in the backyard, and he's like, "Yo, I got somebody I want you to meet." What, y'all having a cookout?
They was having a little mini cookout with some friends.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm standing there, and it's dark because it's like 8 o'clock at night during the summertime. It's pitch black. And his father was like, "Turn on the light. Let me see her." And
that's
I felt
right.
like
that's right. Inspection.
Felt like I was a freaking piece of meat or something.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, that's how we met. And I don't know when I met your parents. I met his parents sooner. No, I mean about what time? I met his parents sooner than he met my mom.
Because it was the day we went to the carnival.
That was that day?
Yeah, because you had the same outfit. Unless you just wore the outfit twice.
No, I didn't wear the outfit twice. Next question. Next question. I'm not repeating outfits out here.
Where does Shalonda work? And what is Shalonda in school for?
I'm in school for the struggle, Lord. I work for Baltimore County Public Schools and Human Resources. And...
Hey, HR.
You're so stupid. And I am in school for business and technology management. I'm getting my master's. I already graduated from Bowie State in 2014 with my bachelor's in child and adolescent studies. And yeah, right now I'm studying to get my master's in business and technology management. It is real, y'all. After this one, I am done.
No, she's not.
I'm expected to graduate in December of 2018. So after that, it's a wrap.
Getting a PhD, boo.
No, he keep trying to speak that over my life.
Dr.
Hunt.
That's right. One day.
Shut up. And then I think the next one was, where do you work, boo?
Where do I work?
Yeah, where does Henry work?
See, I can't be giving y'all all of my information.
Yeah, I just kept the basic.
Y'all want to know what I do and all of that. So I am a multi-unit operations manager for Macy's. So what that means is I have stores in New Jersey, Delaware, in Baltimore. Some companies call it a district manager. Macy's calls it a multi-unit operations manager. So what I do is I do everything, pretty much.
Everything as far as like the back of the house, like the operations, the
make sure everything is running in stores, partner with store managers, follow up on a lot of different things, travel. The good thing is the travel. I like the travel.
Yeah.
But that's what I do. And schooling, I have a bachelor's degree. My whole spin on it is I will go back and get my master's, I think, at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But people go to school to make money.
If you're already making money.
If you're already making money, why incur more debt
to go to school?
To go back to school.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like...
And it's to each his own. You know, everybody doesn't have to go the same path. There are people out there with high school diplomas who make more than
Right.
a lot of different people. So it follow whatever path you have set for yourself.
We're
whatever
not knocking
goals
nobody.
You have set for yourself.
Lon is getting that master's. She gonna keep grinding. I'm not sitting in doing nobody's test or quiz or homework anymore. Salisbury University, I have done enough long nights. Y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
Julian, Stanley, all night in the library. Y'all know. Black Haze, y'all know. Y'all used to see me all the time in the library. I used to work at the computer lab.
Oh, yeah, because his bachelor's is in IT.
Yes. So what else we got?
Let's see.
Do y'all live together?
When are we getting married?
Do y'all live together?
We do not live together
Why?
right now. Dum.
Why?
Why don't we live together?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we don't live together for a lot of different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But the main reason comes down to we just feel like we want to do everything or as much as we can according to God's word. And we feel like that if we continue to live separately, and again, we're not perfect. We're absolutely not perfect. At all.
Pray for
but
us.
it's you guys know it's such the norm now for people to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't even understand that. Your boyfriend and girlfriend and you're cohabitating. You don't know when your next breakup gonna be, when this, when that. Just things are not promised. And as married people, you can get a divorce. Same thing could happen, but at least I know that this man stood before me, stood before God, and made this commitment to me, and we made this commitment to each other. I can't be shacked up with nobody who's just my boyfriend. That don't even fly with me. So even besides, trying to follow God's word, my own morals would just not even allow me to do that. Unless there was, I don't know, for some reason, but yeah, no, that wouldn't be. But yeah, it's just such the norm right now, and we just feel like continuing to live by God's word will allow us to continue to be blessed. Like, I feel like the reason that we are where we are in our relationship in comparison to some of the relationships that we see today is because we live by God's word and we try to strive to have a better life than what society tries to pass off as the norm. And then also with us getting married, I feel like when you live together before you get married, it kind of what do you want, like
lessens the value.
Yeah, I feel like it lessens the value of marriage. It also
takes away the
excitement, the newness, the freshness, all of that. You get married and people say, like, if you talk to someone who's already lived together before they got married, you'll be like, oh, how's married life? And they'll be like, oh, the same. Like, no, I'm not getting married to just have my name on some paper and for it to be the same.
And to get more tax money back because they raping me right now.
Exactly. We want to get married and somebody asks us how married life. Oh, married life is awesome. We can't believe that this is happening. This is happening.
Married life is lit.
Right. We want it to feel new.
We about to be lit.
Exactly.
Y'all hear me?
We want it to be new. We don't want it to be just the same old thing or our relationship feels the same. So we can't wait. It is the struggle living apart and we are sacrificing for our marriage right now.
Let me tell y'all something. When we get our spot,
hello,
all will be welcome to turn up.
Even you guys.
We keep the doors open just like the church. All right, but what I was gonna say is the reason why I don't think it's a good move is because you have one foot in the door, one foot out the door
Yes, at all times.
And it's like something go wrong. I know if I'm,
you know, you about to run.
Man, I'm out of here.
Right.
You got me. Y'all know how y'all be. You got me. That.
Yep.
I'm
moving out.
You got me twisted. So nobody got time for that. Cause now you're stuck.
Stuck.
In the name of love.
No, that's stop in the name of love.
I'm sorry. I was trying to make it work. But yeah, that's that. Lon answered the question, I think, pretty good.
And then the other question was, when are we getting married? Tell them, boo.
God.
We can't wait.
Hunt's
on the way.
You not coming to this wedding.
Hello.
September 10th, 2017. In Dominican Republic. I'm talking, it's about to be lit. All inclusive, top shelf.
Bars, parties, pools, ocean, alcoholism.
Y'all know when I turns up, hit that 2-step one time for him. Lon, I'm still teaching her the 2. She learning it though. God, cut him out.
You're so stupid.
Yes, Dominican Republic. We went there last September.
That's the video I was telling y'all about.
And y'all, just imagine. I'm excited. I'm excited for the wedding. I'm excited to have all my family and friends there.
It's gonna be like one big party.
It's like 60 people going right now.
It's a lot of people going.
And we can make exceptions if y'all trying to turn up. We can make it. I know the estimated budget is already in, but
yeah, it's going.
We can make exceptions,
so
but
crazy.
y'all, I'm talking about 24-hour madness. We got stuff set up for everybody that's coming to just have a good time. It's gonna be a wedding / vacation /
party
that you've never been to before.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because we're well connected down there with the management team at the resort, so they're really gonna look out. So I'm excited. I can't wait. Check out the Hard Rock Hotel. That's where we're going. That's where we're staying.
Be so lit.
5-star.
5-star.
Do you want children?
Yes, we do.
The question is.
Yes, we do.
When?
So no, it's like we do want kids, but not anytime soon.
Why?
Because kids are a huge responsibility. No one has time for that. I still want to travel and be with my husband in private, not where little kids are running around and mommy. I don't have time.
She don't have patience, y'all.
Oh my God, Lord help me. I'm not ready.
I definitely don't have patience. I get.
He can't even talk because he's so.
I can deal with kids for like 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
When it's mine, it's gonna be different.
Right.
But I want to travel the world. Y'all know we about to 2018. Oh, we traveling.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you want to put that down below too, if you ready to rock with us, we are traveling. We trying to get out of the country.
Exactly.
But kids, right now, it's not in the plan.
Definitely not in the plan. Not in God's plan either.
It's not in the plan. I know people be saying, y'all need to have kids. Y'all need to have kids. Nope.
Yeah.
Because what you're saying is y'all need to have daycare bills.
Exactly.
And babysitting bills and no more dates.
Absolutely.
And that's all I hear.
That's all I hear as well.
So it's like, I
all I hear is myself getting a bit thicker, a bit larger,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Bit fatter.
Wait a minute.
It's like, no, not even that. It's just, kids are too much of a responsibility. We're only, I'm only 25 right now. Exactly, I'm a kid myself. And I just want to spend time with my husband before we start having kids. But when we have kids, we're going to pop them on out and maybe in about 3 or 4 years. All right, like 3. Yeah, like 3 years.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, about 3 years. Give us some more time to travel the world by ourselves before we start having to take kids to Disney World.
Who wears the pants in the relationship?
And we saved this question for last. This is the last one.
Go ahead. I'll let her talk.
Go ahead, baby. Who wear the pants?
I'll let you talk. You can just talk about submission and all of that. And I'm going to let you talk.
All right, y'all. Truth be told. I've never wanted to say this out loud. Henry wears the pants in this relationship.
I don't know why you saying it like that.
I like to think that I wear the pants.
As she should.
I like to think that I do.
As she should.
And sometimes he allows me to think that. but he truly wears the pants in this relationship. There isn't anything that I do that where I don't consult him, even like small things. Not to say that I need his approval, but our communication is really, really great. So.
And that was, you guys asked about the problems that we had. That was one of the problems that we had.
Yes.
Never in the night mad. Try to resolve the issue as best you can. Talk about it in person, not on the phone,
yes.
not in the room,
not through text.
Go to a mutual location.
A text will blow up.
Oh my gosh. We used to have text battles, and Shalonda would not stop.
Oh my God.
Would not stop.
Oh my gosh.
But now it's like, I haven't seen one of them in like 6 months.
Yeah.
Good God.
Because now we're so used to just picking up the phone.
Or if she mad, okay. You can be mad.
Yeah.
Go be mad.
Right. And then we'll
reconnect.
We'll reconvene at a later time.
Exactly.
Exactly. I love you.
Give them too much. Give them too much.
All right, y'all. That is the end of this question and answer, this Q&A.
But please, if you have more questions, feel free to just put them down below.
Yes.
Guys, we want as many people to subscribe because ultimately, we love you guys. We know you guys love us.
Yes.
Might be a couple haters in there too. But we love y'all too. We love everybody. Look, the goal is to just show everybody how to have a good time.
Yes.
Show love really does exist.
Yes, black love, young black love really does exist.
Black love matters. But guys, love yourself. Love yourself first, right? Know who you are, know who you want to be, and know the steps that you got to take to get there. And then surround yourself with the people that's doing the same thing.
Yes, big thing. Because if you're not surrounding yourself with people that have like visions and like goals and like morals of you, it's just going to bring you down. Y'all, eventually y'all not going to click. You're not going to mesh. But
shout out to my team.
Shut up.
Y'all already know how we turn up, hold each other.
That is the end of this Q&A.
That's the
Please
end of the Q&A.
subscribe to this channel. We have come so far. It's so crazy that it's like we've progressed at least 100 to 150 subscribers, and I want to say the last 1 to 2 months, so that's a really, really big deal. We are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers very, very soon. If by 2017, January 1st,
I know y'all can make it happen.
Yes, we're so excited.
Share the video. We don't have no. Share the video.
Exactly.
I think young black couples need to help each other. Stay focused and strive after God.
And other couples, interracial couples, every type of couple, we want everybody to love us and like us and have fun, enjoy life. Biggest thing, enjoy life, and don't let anyone dictate what you have set for your future.
And remember, if you don't remember anything else that we said, it go down in the DM. God, it go down in the DM.
So we'll see you guys in our next video.
Peace.
Bye.
Give me love. Give me love.